we offer our most loving pranams at the divine lotus feet of our Guru, Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. Swami, on this auspicious day of Guru Purnima, we pray to you as our Guru to remove the darkness and delusion that clouds our hearts and minds and illuminate with the jnana or higher wisdom which you have come to give. On behalf of the Sai Young Adults of Australia, we lovingly offer this program. Om Sai Ram. We acknowledge the traditional owners on whose land we meet today and pay our respects to all Indigenous elders, past, present and emerging.
Sai Ram, respected elders, uncles, aunties, brothers, sisters, children of our loving Sai family. On behalf of the Sai Young Adults of Australia, we thank you for joining us and tuning in to this evening's National Guru Purnima celebrations themed See God, Do God, Be God. This evening's program will explore how during this period of physical isolation, the young adults across Australia have continued on their individual journeys of spiritual transformation, striving to be exemplary human beings in an effort to recognize the divine heritage that binds us all as one. We thank Swami for giving us this opportunity to share and enjoy the glory of his love. Jai Sai Ram.
साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात्।
Varnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyaye Sarvavighnobashantaye Agajanana Padmakam Gajanana Maharnisham Anekadantam Mahaganapate Namostute Mahaganapate Namostute Mahaganapate Namostute Mahaganapate Namostute Matangavadana Namostute Matangavadana
Baba is watching over us. Sai Baba is watching over us. We are here to sing your sweet name. We are here to sing your sweet name. Let the light of your glory shine on us. Let the light of your glory shine on us. Bless us all with your presence, Guru Dev. Bless us all with your presence, Guru Dev. We are blessed, we are blessed, we are blessed. We are blessed, we are blessed, we are blessed. No more tears, no more sorrow, no more death. No more tears, no more sorrow, no more death. Sai, banish the darkness with your love. Sai, banish the darkness with your love. We are born in the golden age of Sai. We are born in the golden age of Sai. We are blessed, we are blessed, we are blessed. We are blessed, we are blessed, we are blessed. We are blessed, we are blessed, we are blessed. Sai Baba is watching over us. We are blessed, we are blessed, we are blessed. Sai Baba is watching over us. We are here to sing your sweet name. We are here to sing your sweet name. Let the light of your glory shine on us. Let the light of your glory shine on us. Bless us all with your presence, Guru Dev. Bless us all with your presence, Guru Dev. We are blessed, we are blessed, we are blessed. We are blessed, we are blessed, we are blessed. No more tears, no more sorrow, no more death. No more tears, no more sorrow, no more death. Sai, banish the darkness with your love. Sai, banish the darkness with your love. We are born in the golden age of Sai. We are born in the golden age of Sai. We are blessed, we are blessed, we are blessed. We are blessed, we are blessed, we are blessed. We are blessed, we are blessed, we are blessed. Sai Baba is watching over us.
जय गुरु साई राम। जय गुरु साई राम। जय गुरु साई राम। जगत गुरु सत्य साई राम। जगत गुरु सत्य साई राम। जय गुरु साई राम। ब्रह्म विष्णु शिव साई राम। ब्रह्म विष्णु शिव साई राम। परब्रह्म रूप साई राम। Jagadguru Sathya Sai Ram. Jaya Guru Sai Ram. Jagadguru Sathya Sai Ram. Jaya Guru Sai Ram. Brahma Vishnu Shiva Sai Ram. Parabrahma Rupa Sai Ram. Mata Pita Guru Sai Ram. Jagadguru Sathya Sai Ram. Jagadguru Sathya Sai Ram. Jaya Guru Sai Ram.
I will love you more and more each day. I will love you, desire forever and each day. I will sing, I will serve my Lord. I will call your name every day.
हरि भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं। हरि भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं। हरि नाम बिना आनंद हरि नाम बिना आनंद नहीं। प्रेम भक्ति बिना उद्धार नहीं। प्रेम भक्ति बिना उद्धार गुरु शिव बिना निवान नहीं। गुरु शिव बिना निर्वाण नहीं। हरि भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं। जप ध्यान बिना सम योग नहीं। जप ध्यान बिना सम योग नहीं। प्रभु दर्श बिना प्रज्ञान नहीं। प्रभु दर्श बिना प्रज्ञान नहीं। दया धर्म बिना सत्कर्म नहीं। दया धर्म बिना सत्कर्म नहीं। भगवान बिना कोई अपना नहीं। भगवान बिना कोई अपना नहीं। हरि नाम बिना परमात्मा नहीं। हरि नाम बिना परमात्मा नहीं। हरि भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं। हरि नाम बिना आनंद नहीं। प्रेम भक्ति बिना उद्धार नहीं। गुरु शिव बिना निवान नहीं। हरि भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं। जप ध्यान बिना सम योग नहीं। प्रभु दर्श बिना प्रज्ञान नहीं। दया धर्म बिना सत्कर्म नहीं।
जय जयकार गुरु नानक जी की जय जयकार जो बोले सो होए निहाल जो बोले सो होए निहाल अल्लाह साई ले लो सलाम मौला साई ले लो सलाम 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 लाखों सलाम 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 मेरा सलाम यीशु पिता प्रभु साई राम यीशु पिता प्रभु साई राम बुद्ध ज़ोराष्ट्र महावीर बुद्ध ज़ोराष्ट्र महावीर सलाम सलाम लाखों सलाम 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 लाखों सलाम सलाम मेरा सलाम 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 मेरा सलाम गुरु नानक जी की जय जयकार जो बोले सो होए निहाल अल्लाह साई ले लो सलाम 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 लाखों सलाम यीशु पिता प्रभु साई राम बुद्ध ज़ोराष्ट्र महावीर सलाम सलाम लाखों सलाम 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 लाखों सलाम सलाम मेरा सलाम सलाम मेरा सलाम गुरु नानक जी की जय जयकार
ప్రేమ స్వరూపులారా, ఏదో గురు పౌర్ణమి అనుకొని ఏదో బాహ్యమైనటువంటి గురువులంతా చేర్చుకొని ఏదో కొన్ని పూజలు పునస్కారములని ఈ యొక్క అల్పమైనటువంటి కార్యాల్లో మన జీవితాన్ని మరింత బంధించుకోనారు.
Embodiments of divine love. In the name of Guru Purnima, we should not get bound by wrongly understanding Guru Purnima and Guru as a small
గురువు ఒక్కడే,
individual.
దైవం ఒక్కడే గురువు.
There is only one Guru and he
ఆ
is
గురువు
God.
ఎవరు? అది నీవే.
Who is that Guru? It is yourself.
ఆ గురుత్వం అనేటువంటి దైవత్వం నీలోనే ఉంటుండి నీవెక్కడో బయట ప్రపంచంలో వెతకడానికి ప్రయత్నిస్తున్నావు.
That Guru in the form of divinity is residing in you, but you are searching for the Guru in the outside world.
కనుక బ్రహ్మ విష్ణు మహేశ్వర స్వరూపులు నీ యొక్క గుణములే.
The Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara are the qualities which are embedded in you.
కనుక నిన్ను హతం చేసేది కానీ పోషించేది కానీ రక్షించేది మన గుణములే.
It is these qualities itself which can destroy you or which can lift you up into an elevated
మన ప్రవర్తనను సక్రమైనటువంటి మార్గంలో పెట్టుకున్నప్పుడు అదే మనకు రక్షిస్తుంది, అదే విష్ణుత్వంగా మారిపోతుంది.
If your behavior and conduct is okay, it becomes Vishnutva and gives you protection.
పాపమనగ వేరు పరదేశము లేదు, తాను చేయు పనుల తగిలియుండు.
Sin does not exist in a separate land by itself. Sin is associated with the type of action that you
దేవుడనగ
perform.
వేరు దేశమందును లేడు, తాను చేయు పనుల తగిలియుండు.
God does not dwell in a different country or a nation. God is associated with the type of action that you
కనుక
undertake.
పాపము దేవుడు అనేటువంటిది కాదు, ప్రత్యేకంగా ఎక్కడో లేదు. మనం చేసేటువంటి పనులు ఏంది, మన సంకల్పములు ఏంది, అవి ఆయా స్వరూపాన్ని ధరిస్తూ వస్తున్నాయి.
Sin or divinity are associated with the type of action that you perform. Good action is associated with divinity, bad with sin.
అలాంటి తత్వాన్ని మనం గొప్పగా విశ్వసించాలి.
We should believe this in fullness.
నా మంచికి నా చెడ్డకి నా ప్రవర్తనే కారణము.
For my good or bad, it is my conduct which is responsible.
నా అధపతనములకు కానీ నా అభివృద్ధికి కానీ నా గుణములే కారణము.
For my destruction or for my good, it is only my behavior which is responsible.
కనుక మన గుణములను సక్రమైన మార్గంలో ప్రవేశపెట్టుకోవాలి అనేటువంటి ఒక సమాధానం నీకు నీవే చెప్పుకోవాలి.
You have to satisfy yourself and correct yourself that you should always follow good qualities so that your life will be happy.
కనుక మన కష్టాలు దూరం చేసుకోవటానికి కానీ సుఖాన్ని సమీపించుకోవటానికి కానీ మన ప్రవర్తన సక్రమైనటువంటిదిగా ఉంటుండాలి.
If you want to free yourself from misery and sorrow and have a happy life, it is your conduct and behavior must be good.
Dearest Swami, time and time again you have told us that we are God and that the only difference is that we have not realized it. On this auspicious day of Guru Purnima, we are beautifully reminded that there is only one God and that God resides within all of us. So, in fact, we are our own true Guru. But we must be honest and ask ourselves, are we truly living up to this ideal? How can we be God? What does it look and feel like practically in our day-to-day lives? What can we do to get there?
As we look to the external world around us, we are fed chaos and turmoil in every news story, social media feed, and radio program. All we seem to hear is bad news. Our senses have gone into meltdown. In fact, this period of physical isolation has forced us to take back control of our senses and make conscious efforts to direct them Godward by engaging in sadhana, whether it be reading of Sai literature, listening to Bhajans, or caring for this physical body that houses the divine by building healthy eating and exercise habits. Dearest Swami, please help us in every moment of our lives and direct our vision in the right way so that we may always and only see God.
This is The Lion's Roar, the Dear Sai podcast all about understanding the teachings of Sathya Sai Baba in their truest form.
As you know, we're looking at the 1990 Summer Showers Discourses. There are two beautiful concepts that Swami has introduced to us here. The first one is that the body is something we have put on, and we need to understand its nature and significance so that we can make proper use of it.
Hold my prasadam. Did Swami say the body is inanimate? How does the body grow if it is inert? The important distinction here is that all the bodily functions are because of the chaitanya or consciousness within it.
The thing is, we constantly assume that whenever we say I, we are referring to the body, only because we've never stopped to inquire and challenge this idea. To take it to the next step, if I am not the body, then who am I? With that question in mind, we'll bring this podcast to a close. Until next time, stay rawsome.
What is the purpose of life? Question vesko. Put a question yourself. తినటమా? Is it eating? నిద్రించటమా? Is sleeping? లేక ఇంకేమైనా ఆనందంగా అనుభవించటమా? Or is anything mere enjoyment? త్రాగటమా? Drinking? Not this. Not this. खाना पीना सोना मरना. అంతేనా? So drinking and eating and ultimately dying. కట్టెరబడి చావటమేనా మన యొక్క ఏం? Is it our aim to die ultimately? Purpose of life ante tanam taanu telusukotam adi purpose of life. The purpose of life is to know one's own self. First question vesko. First put a question yourself. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Put a question to yourself. Who am I? Aa question nu dooram cheskuntunnaru. You are away from the question.
I am like the roaring lion in the dream. My roaring will wake you up from the stream unto reality.
You're a lion, realize it. This is your destiny. Inspired, ignited, enlightened and free. You're a lion, realize it. This is your destiny.
Swami, we are so blessed to have received your eternally flowing grace. How fortunate we are to have inherited the greatest treasure of all. Your words, your time, your direction, and your divine assurance. Indeed, we have much to be thankful for. By simply changing the color of our lenses, the world around us becomes a kinder, happier place. Maybe to see God is to have the right perspective.
శాంతి ఎక్కడనో లేదు. Peace is not separate. మన స్వరూపములే శాంతి స్వరూపములు. In fact, you are the embodiment of peace. సర్వరూపం కరం శాంతం.
Here I am, down on my knees again, surrendering all, surrendering.
Within you is the real happiness. Within you is the mighty ocean of nectar divine. Seek it within you.
I'm desperate for you. I surrender.
This period of physical isolation has taught me greater appreciation for all the things that I have. During this period, I've increased my practice of gratitude and self-reflection in seeing oneness in all.
This isolation has changed my sadhana as it's allowed me to focus on it and make it a daily practice.
In terms of my sadhana, it has actually become easier to follow as there have been many online opportunities for sadhana.
This period of isolation has allowed me to invest more time in my personal sadhana and really progress on my spiritual journey on a more individual level. It's also given me the time to introspect more and look at ways that I can strengthen my relationship with Swami during this time.
Physical isolation has taught me that I have everything I need and it is all in here.
Physical isolation and during all these crazy times has really taught me not whether there is a bigger plan behind all of it. There's a bigger lila behind all of this that we sometimes don't understand, but to accept that Swami knows better.
I think physical isolation has taught me a lot about appreciating the simplicity in everyday life and realizing that what I thought I needed was not necessarily true.
Physical isolation has taught me to realize that it is okay to be present and in the moment. Before this year, I was always worrying about the next thing, but this period has taught me that it is okay to relish in the moment and not worry about things in the future and let them happen as they come.
Physical isolation has taught me to hit pause more often and to just take a moment to stop and reflect, both on myself and on how I'm spending the precious time I have.
His teachings have come a veil to the real world and has helped me go through this physical isolation stage.
So at first, when isolation first started, I definitely did it less, as I was just saying, but it's definitely increased more now, and it's definitely helped in just having more presence. I'm not sure how to describe it, but being more present in what I am doing.
Just taught me to sit back and let Swami handle it.
Physical isolation has also taught me to be more patient with myself and to be more productive with my time as well.
I learned how to connect with you with the small activities, the very small chores of life, which was if you're sweeping the floor, you have to remind yourself that that is the sadhana that you do to clear the dust that settles on your mind every day due to your interaction with the world, so that it's clean for Swami.
Physical isolation has taught me the importance of connection to others, connection to myself and to the Swami within me.
Physical isolation has taught me the value of discipline to maintain a happy and healthy life.
This isolation has given me a chance to spend more time reading Swami's literature.
Physical isolation has taught me to slow down, to express gratitude, and to serve others with love.
One of the things the physical isolation period has taught me is to have more faith and trust in Swami's plan and his timing as well.
Physical isolation has taught me not to take the small things in life for granted.
Physical isolation has taught me, actually, it has reinforced the appreciation for the simple things in life.
Physical isolation has taught me patience. It has also taught me that sometimes we need to take a step back, check in with ourselves and reflect.
Physical isolation has taught me to keep on looking within, keeping connecting to you, Swami. Though the external world has changed, you have remained the same. I have found myself spending more time in contemplation of you.
One sadhana that I have been doing more intensely is the sadhana of meditation. I guess it's also allowed or reiterated the fact that the happiness that I'm searching for, that love that I'm searching for, that divinity that I'm searching for is actually from within.
Physical isolation has really taught me two things. The first one would probably be how important it is to be very conscious of what I'm thinking about moment to moment and day to day, and just being very aware of my thoughts. And also, it's really kind of hammered home the importance of making Swami a part of my day.
Physical isolation has taught me a lot about learning to practice detachment, primarily from what everyday life used to look like and all the activities we had access to. So it's taught me also a lot about learning to be grateful for those things.
Physical isolation has taught me to be more grateful to other people, especially my family members and also healthcare workers who have actually put themselves on the line to be there and help diagnose these COVID cases.
Physical isolation has demonstrated to me that consumerism is not a very strong foundation for life, because these things are temporary and they can be taken away from us in an instant, as we've seen. But rather we should build the foundation and center of our lives upon that which is permanent. And the only thing which is permanent is God.
Thank you, Swami, for always being there.
Thank you, Swami.
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 Thank you so much for absolutely everything, Swami.
Thank you, Swami.
Thank you, Swami.
Thank you, dear Swami.
Thank you, Swami.
Thank you, Swami.
Swami, we pray that you help us to purify our inner vision, so that we can extend our vision of divinity outwardly to all that we see with our physical eyes. But Swami, once we can truly see the world as God, what is the next step? How can we translate seeing God into action? How can we do God? In your divine discourse, you lovingly tell us that the type of actions we perform can take us either closer to or further away from divinity. So by engaging in good and noble actions with the right perspective and in harmony with our inner voice, we can surely be God in action and do God. Swami, your children, the young adults across Australia, have spent the last few months striving to do exactly this.
Sai Ram from the Sunshine State of Queensland. I'm not joking, I'm in Queensland indeed. Brother Sam, are you in the call? Great! Brother Sam has joined the call. We both will together take you on a virtual tour to show you what SYQ has been up to. All the SYQ activities have gone virtual and have been running successfully. Love at Work particularly qualifies for a call-out because this program provides every YA to be with Swami 24/7. On the service front, the YAs have been contributing towards our friends on the streets to keep them warm this winter. I personally have been loving this journey. Let us hear more from Brother Sam.
Sai Ram,
Sorry I couldn't join the call earlier as I was busy doing the favorite part of my week, that is, my Prema Vahini homework. Our Prema Vahini study circles provide an amazing opportunity to the young adults to read Swami's words and practice them through the weekly homework. Talking about liquid love, as everyone knows, Queensland is very committed to the Liquid Love project and our young adults have been actively participating in the group donations over the period of restrictions. Can anybody compete with Queensland? Don't worry, we are not competitive. So that was about Queensland. Let us go and check if our Canberran friends still have their puffer jackets on.
Sai and hello from Canberra. During this isolation period, we've been conducting our study circles online, including a book club based on the Prema Vahini. We've also been recently given the opportunity to provide a musical offering for one of the national webinars. We decided to do this a cappella based on the theme, We Love You, Swami. Harishan, can you tell us a little bit more about that?
So in the end, we chose 4 songs to match this theme. What we realised though is once we put the 4 songs together, they sort of told the story of how the bond between us and Swami changes over time, starting with yearning for him and going to being an eternal friend. And we're really happy with how everything turned out in the end. Now if you did want to hear it, send us an email and we'll send you the YouTube link. Trying to get our views up this month. Like and subscribe. Alright, we'll pass it on to New South Wales.
Sarah! Super grateful to be speaking to you all on behalf of New South Wales Region West. As soon as isolation came around, got to admit it was a little bit shocking. A lot of the things we tend to take for granted as a part of our routine were taken away. In all honesty, ISO has given us a lot of interesting opportunities. We focused on being a support group for each other by strengthening our centres and connections. As a young adult family, we've enjoyed virtual book clubs and study circles, trivia, yoga, jam sessions, and intensified group spiritual discipline.
When it became safe, we focused on trying to serve areas of society that are struggling. Social distancing has made many of our lives safer, but women and their children in violent situations have been increasingly seeking support. With God's grace, we've been able to serve 3 women's shelters by providing essential items.
While in isolation, a lot of young adults have been enjoying going on walks and jogs in their neighbourhoods. So, we introduced the Step Up Challenge, where young adults are encouraged to grab a bag, some gloves, and pick up any garbage they see on their way. Every single piece of garbage disposed of properly prevents any animals or wildlife from chancing upon it, which is a beautiful way to show our love for God through nature. Thank you, Swami. Sairam, and over to you, Easties.
Sairam, welcome to New South Wales Region East. In isolation, we have found the opportunity to really connect with Swami's teachings through our weekly Pearls for Divinity, our fortnightly study circles, and through music with Sound for the Soul. But most importantly, we were able to still serve and connect with community via our Wires Animal Rescue Project and also with our Muslim brothers and sisters during Ramadan.
We were fortunate to be joined by Muslim brothers and sisters during our Eid celebration, which finished off the holy month of Ramadan, where we observed sadhana plans and pledges. We were also fortunate enough to participate in the Wires Fruit Cutting Project, which allowed us to serve from our homes while still being a part of the wider community.
We are so grateful to Swami for all the opportunities to engage in his teachings despite being in isolation. Now it's over to you, WA.
Sam, welcome to the West, where the water is best. You know, COVID was a test for that which Swami has blessed, with the ability to still connect with our Sai fam through the net. Who am I was the quest. We took the time to introspect with ourselves in isolation and time in contemplation. We remember all he hath given. 'Tis his will, so it can also be taken.
And with this test, we did our best to serve all those in unrest. To our homeless, dry food donations. To our Sai elders, grocery delivery provisions. To our Sai centers, online Bhajan sessions. And with our SYWA, we dived into a treasure chest, a chest from our Sai, as rich as tahini. We delved into the Bhagavatam and Prema Vahini. Detachment, surrender, prarabdha, remember, as we step forth with new agenda. Our discussions lasted through the week. It was as if he was saying, "Come closer, my child, it's time to seek."
Salam everyone, my name is Shiva and I'm talking on behalf of the Sai Young Adults, South Australia. While the world is going all topsy-turvy, we are so blessed and pleased that we are around such amazing Sai family who as always came forward in support of the ones in need. This time it was the international students. We as Sai family connected with each other and supported the international students with whichever best way possible, and with Swami's blessings we could support them, be it financial side, communication or food, etc. With all the restrictions going around, nothing could stop the energy, the passion, the enthusiasm of the Sai Young Adults. We continued taking a lot of initiatives during this time, one of which was we continued with our study circles. We had such beautiful discussions. The Sai youth came up with such amazing and brilliant topics. The second one was the Sai Sports Day event. Yes, even the Sports Day event was done virtually. Sai Young Adults came up with some fun activities which were played online, and it was enjoyed thoroughly by all age groups, be it adults, be it young adults, be it kids of all age groups. And last, I would like to mention that we as Sai Young Adults feel that we have connected even more than ever before. Sai Ram.
Wow, that's some really sparkly teeth you have, Savita. Oh, Sai Ram, and welcome to the Sai Young Adults of Victoria Spiritual Health Clinic. This year, we kicked off with a launch where we really connected with the feelings of our youth family. Our theme for the year, Sai and I, service, adoration and illumination. Here is some water, Savita, to help you rinse out those pesky negativities. Every month, we have a workshop where we gather and share collective wisdom. In February, we had the power of service. March, we had Does God Love Me? April, we meditated. May, we got a roadworthy check. And in June, we put our best foot forward. Thank you so much for coming today, Savita. We can't wait to see you and the family next month for a deep soul cleanse.
Oh no, it's almost 2:30 and I'm about to miss my eye appointment, and I really need to get these glasses updated as well. So throughout the year, we've had various activities for the young adults to get involved in. We made terrariums for the residents of an aged care before we got our hands dirty in helping the Plenty Gorge recover after it was stricken by the bushfires earlier this year. Nonetheless, the COVID-19 situation didn't stop us from having our design toot, where the media team taught us the ins and outs of designing flyers and making graphics. Oh dear, looks like I'll have to reschedule my appointment. I'll just floss instead.
So the previous patient called to reschedule her appointment. That's how we were able to get you in a little bit sooner. I'll get you looking at the chart for me. Now, which is clearer? You one? Or have you two? Oh, hello there. To help us remain connected to Swami and each other through social isolation, we really tried to harness the power of social media. Firstly, with our I Solve for Sai quizzes, which gave us the opportunity to really go through Swami's discourses and literature. And secondly, a number of young adults spreading positivity and Swami's message to all of SYAV via our Facebook page. Specifically, mindfulness on Mondays, health and workout tips on Wednesdays, and finally, a focus on Swami's life on Fridays. So, I'll just get you to read the bottom line of this chart with this pair of glasses here.
Sathya. Awesome. I mean, it's not 2020 vision, but at least my inner sight is much more clearer. Coming back to Victoria, we've also had a sadhana plan going in the build-up to Swami's 95th birthday, and it's been so good seeing all the young adults get involved and grow closer to Swami.
Now, we were thinking of a way to hand back over to the NYACs, and we really wanted to be a bit cheeky with how we did it. Maybe some jokes, a bit of banter, but
we couldn't think of anything of quality.
Thanks, Nihilesh. So let's get looking at some of Victoria's photos and videos from 2020.
Sai Rupa, wow! With all those checkups, I wonder what health insurance those Victorians have.
Sairam, Nihilesh. Gee, it's funny you mentioned that. I thought I heard something on the TV the other day. What was it again? Oh, that's right. Lucky you're with Swami.
Now, Rupa, that is some quality entertainment.
No, seriously, all jokes aside, Nihilesh, what an incredible few months that the Sai Young Adults of Australia have been through. And it really is amazing to see them rise up to this challenge.
I agree. This year has brought with it that many challenges. I mean, to think back, we had those bushfires at the beginning of the year, a global pandemic that sent us all inside, political unrest, and those seemingly relentless university assessments.
But through it all, with Swami's infinite grace, the fire of love and service has kept burning bright amongst all the young adults across Australia.
We've really been reminded of the fragility and beauty of nature, of the value of going inward, and the absolute truth that there is no difference among us all. We are one.
Thank you, Swami.
We love you, Swami.
Sairam.
Sairam.
Swami, your life is your message. Who greater to learn from for this lesson of doing God? Your sojourn on earth was the greatest act of selfless service. Everything you did was for the benefit of others. We can only take inspiration from this and do our own little part in our lives.
Although it looks like I'm doing work, I'm actually just learning a dance on TikTok. I wish there was some way I could be more useful. I have an idea. Maybe I can take part in the Liquid Love Service Project. In celebration of our Swami's 95th year of Advent, we are aiming to come together as a family to offer 950 donations of liquid gold between the 24th of April to the 23rd of November. But with the rise of COVID-19, things may seem uncertain and confusing, so it's important to keep ourselves informed. Number 1. Liquid Love is still an ongoing service activity because it is an essential service. Number 2. We encourage donors to go individually to their donations. Number 3. If you are feeling healthy and match the criteria found on the Australian Red Cross Lifeblood website, we encourage you to take part. So in these uncertain times, let's come together to love all, serve all. Click on the link to become a Liquid Love hero.
Dearest Swami, even though we may forget, you continue to constantly remind us that we are embodiments of divinity. As we go about our day with a purified inner vision and a clearer outward vision, infusing every act with love and spirit of selfless service, the illusion of the external world fades away, and we are reminded of our innate divinity. We are no different from God. You and I are one. Swami, we pray that you always help us remember in every moment of our lives to see God, to do God, so that we can be God.
Remind me, my Lord. Remind me, my Lord. Remind me, my Lord, who I am. I am Om. I am Om. Eternal Om. Through this life of distraction and of illusion, remind me, my Lord, who I am. I am truth. I am peace. Divine bliss. Ananda Swarupa, He Prema Swarupa, remind me, my Lord, who I am. I am love, I am love, pure love. I am love, love, I am love, pure love. I am love, I am love, pure
దివ్యాత్మ స్వరూపులారా, ఎలాంటి కష్ట సమయం నందు కానీ, ఎలాంటి బాధలు ఎందు కానీ, ఎలాంటి పరిస్థితులు ఎందు కానీ దైవాన్ని మాత్రం వదలరాదు.
Embodiments of divine Atma.
దైవం ఒక్కడే.
Under whatever circumstances, troubles, tribulations, etc., do not give up God. Do not forget about God. God is alone.
సుఖ సంపదలొచ్చిన గాని, హెచ్చుగా సంపదలొచ్చిన గాని, ఏనుగు గుర్రములెక్కిన గాని, పిచ్చోడని పేరొచ్చిన గాని, ప్రియముతో పెద్దలు పొగిడిన గాని, దేవుని మరువకురా, ఉన్నది దైవమే ఒక్కడురా. దేవుని మరువకురా, ఉన్నది దైవమే ఒక్కడురా.
Whatever prosperity and wealth you may get, you may have all the comforts and all the luxuries available to you. You may become mad and lose all sense, but under all circumstances, never give up God. There is only one God.
దూషించిన గాని,
The wicked people may criticize you.
దుష్ట జనులు దూషించిన గాని, దోషరహితుడై ఉండిన గాని, కష్టములెన్నో వచ్చిన గాని, కాయము వ్యాధుల చిక్కిన గాని, దైవము వదలకురా, ఉన్నది దైవము ఒక్కడురా.
Whatever problems, difficulties you may get, whatever diseases you may get, you may be free from all those things under any circumstances. Do not forget God. There is only one God.
యోగాభ్యాసము చేసిన గాని, భాగవతాదుల చూచిన గాని, యోగాభ్యాసము చేసిన గాని, భాగవతాదుల చూచిన గాని, పండితుడని బిరుదొచ్చిన గాని, పాపిష్టోడని అన్నను గాని, దేవుని వదలకురా, ఉన్నది దైవము ఒక్కడురా.
You may undertake practice of yoga, You may go and visit Bhagavatas and great ones, and you may be praised by everyone, and you may be condemned by everyone. But under all circumstances, do not give up God. There is only one God.
నిందకు లోబడి నిలచిన గాని నిండు చదువులే చదివిన గాని నిండు కుండవయ్యుండుమురా నీవు ఎండని కుండగా నుండకురా దైవము ఒక్కడెరా ఉన్నది దైవము ఒక్కడురా.
Whatever education you may get, whatever scholarship you may get, do not become proud of it. Be always humble and recognize the truth that there is only one God, and never give up your faith in God.
ఇలాంటి దైవతత్వాన్ని మాత్రం ఏనాటికి మరవకూడదు.
Never forget this principle of divinity.
ఉన్నది ఒకే దైవం అనేటువంటి సత్యాన్ని మనం గుర్తించాలి.
Recognize the truth that there is only one God.
నా లోపల నా వెలుపల నా సర్వత్రా ఉండినటువంటిది దైవమే 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 అనే సత్యాన్ని గుర్తించాలి.
Inside of me and outside, everywhere there is only divinity and nothing else.
కేవలం నీ దేహతత్వాన్ని మాత్రమే గుర్తించుకొని ఇదే నేను మానవుడు అని చెప్పని ఆరోపణ చేయకూడదు.
You should not consider that God dwells only in you and be proud of yourself.
అనేక జనులు తనను తాను నరుడనియే తలచినారు.
A number of people think that they are only human beings.
ఏదెరిగిన నరజన్మము సార్థకమో తెలియలేదు.
But they do not know by knowing which their life becomes sanctified.
నరజన్మమునందు పుట్టి
they are born as human beings.
నరజన్మమునందు పెరిగి
they are growing as human beings.
నరసింగములైన వారు తొలి సంగతి మరచినారు.
People who have become lions, but they have forgotten their original home.
నరమత భేదములు పెంచి అసురత్వము స్వీకరించి సమరాలను స్వాగతించి శాంతి సభలు జరుపుతారు.
They are developing all sorts of differences between people and misunderstanding. Wars are also developed.
తన కొరకై బ్రతుకువాడు మనుషుడు ఎట్లవుదా? తన కోసం తాను బ్రతికేటువంటి వాడు మానవుడు అవుతాడా?
If a person lives for himself, how can you call him a man at all?
కనుక జగత్తు కోసం మనం బ్రతకాలి.
We should live for the sake of the
జగత్తే
world.
లేకపోతే మనం ఎక్కడ ఉంటున్నాం?
If there is no world, we don't exist at all.
కనుక జగత్తులో మనము ఒక్కరైనటువంటి సత్యాన్ని
We
గుర్తించాలి.
are only a part and parcel of the world.
సమాజం బాగుంటేనే నేను బాగు.
When society is okay, I am happy.
సమాజం ఏమైనా అయిపోని నేను బాగుండాలంటే నీ బాగు ఎక్కడి నుంచి వస్తుంది?
When the society itself gets destroyed, how can I exist?
కనుక మనము ఏకత్వంగా జీవించటం అనేటువంటిది ఒక సంకుచితమైనటువంటి జీవితమే.
It is impossible to live such a solitary life. You cannot live like that.
అనేకత్వమైనటువంటి ఒక తత్వాన్ని బోధించాలి.
We would also recognize the
అది ఏ దైవము దైవము దైవం అనేటువంటి ఒక పదానికి మనం అర్థం కలుసుకుంటే సమష్టి స్వరూపమే దైవము అనేది.
When you recognize the correct meaning of divinity, then you understand the inner significance of society as God.
దృశ్య కల్పితమైనటువంటి ఈ జగత్తంతా కూడాను
The entire created world
సత్శక్తిలో చిత్శక్తిలో ఏకమైపోవటం చేతనే దైవత్వంగా మారిపోతుంది.
It is immersed in the consciousness. That is why it is divinity.
కనిపించేటువంటి జగత్తే మ్యాటరు. ఆ చిత్శక్తి ఒక బీయింగ్ అనగా మ్యాటర్ ప్లస్ బీయింగ్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ గాడ్ అన్నారు.
The world which is visible, the visible world is matter. The invisible God, it is divinity. When you bring this,
అప్పుడే దైవత్వం. దైవత్వం అనగానే సమిష్టి స్వరూపము దైవత్వం.
When you bring this matter and energy together, then they will become divinity.
కనుక దైవము ప్రేమ స్వరూపుడు.
God is the very embodiment of love.
ప్రపంచమంతా ప్రేమమయమే.
The entire world is full of love.
మన దృష్టి అంతా ప్రేమమయమే.
We should make our entire vision full of
వ్యక్తిగతమైన
love.
భేదముల చేత ఒక విరోధం భావిస్తున్నామే కానీ మన దృష్టిలో ఉన్నదంతా ప్రేమనే.
On account of individual differences, there is misunderstanding. Otherwise, our vision.
ఏ విధంగా మన కన్నులకు వేరు వేరే కలర్ గ్లాసెస్ వేసుకుంటే వేరు వేరు రీతిగా కనిపించినట్టుగా కోపం వచ్చినప్పుడు ఒక రీతిగా, ద్వేషం వచ్చినప్పుడు మరొక రీతిగా, ప్రేమ వచ్చినప్పుడు ఒక రీతిగా ఇవి గ్లాసెస్ మాదిరి మారుతున్నాయి.
The type of the color of the glass decides the color of this sight that you get. Similarly, when you are very angry, everything becomes red.
నిజంగా దృష్టి ఉండనే ఆ దృష్టే ప్రేమ.
Whatever sight you have, the sight itself is love.
కనుక ప్రేమ దృష్టిని మనం పెంచుకోవాలి.
Should develop a vision of love.
మన జీవితము ప్రేమమయంగా మారుకున్నప్పుడు జగత్తంతా బ్రహ్మమయంగా మారుతుంది.
Transform your life into life of love, then the entire creation will become full of Brahma.
प्रेम मुदित मन से कहो राम 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 श्री राम 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 प्रेम मुदित मन से कहो राम 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 प्रेम मुदित मन से कहो राम 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 श्री राम 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 प्रेम मुदित मन से कहो राम 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 कटे दुख मिटे लेत राम नाम पाप कटे दुख मिटे लेत राम नाम भव समुद्र सुखद नाव एक राम नाम भव समुद्र सुखद नाव एक राम नाम परम शांति सुख निदान दिव्य राम नाम परम शांति सुख निदान दिव्य राम नाम निराधार को आधार एक राम नाम निराधार को आधार एक राम नाम माता पिता बंधु सखा सब ही राम नाम माता पिता बंधु सखा सब ही राम नाम भक्त जन जीवन जन एक 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 राम नाम राम 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 श्री राम 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 श्री राम 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 श्री राम राम राम
The Lord of the universe is here. Swami Sathya Sai is here. Come to save devotees everywhere. Come to bless his children everywhere. Born at Puttaparthi, the Lord of the universe is here. Calm and tranquil like the moon, shining with divine inner light, filling all with bliss at his side. He is always serving those in need, answering the prayers of devotees, giving grace to you and me. The Lord समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु Peace, 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 peace on earth. Peace, peace, peace for all the universe, for all the universe, for all the universe. Jai Bolo Bhagavan Shri Sathya Sai